Hey guys, I'm Ashley Godwin, class of 2013, and you're watching PA Live.
Sarah always wants to be connected, and she often tweets or texts while driving. How far will Sarah go while looking away from the road? More than an entire football field. Driving the length of a football field without looking at the road is selfish driving. Caring drivers respect everyone's safety. What kind of driver will you be?
We are at war with a virus, and healthcare troops and first responders are on the front line fighting it every day. Let's join the fight by staying home. Staying home is not a retreat. It's the most brave and aggressive weapon we have against this enemy. Because when we do stay at home, we help prevent overwhelming our hospitals while buying time for our scientists to find the vaccine. And that is how we beat it.
Our red and blue events venue player of the game is senior Isarius Woods. Isarius' favorite class is Advanced Topics Mathematics with Mr. Turker. In addition to being a key player on the basketball team, he is a member of the football team and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In his spare time, he enjoys fishing, hunting, and hanging out with friends. Congratulations to Isarius Woods, our red and blue events venue player of the game. Visit Red and Blue Events Venue online at redandbluearkansas.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hug Gymnasium, where the Bruins will be hosting the Mustangs from Forrest City here in just a few moments. The girls have already warmed up. They're getting ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem pregame. Speaking of which, let's go straight to our guest public address announcer for the night, and we're going to stand for the national anthem. All right, we're ready. Want to make sure that we first and foremost thank our pregame sponsor, the Applied Research Center of Arkansas. That's just down the street from Pulaski Academy. Right now they are enrolling for an eczema trial. If you know anyone that suffers from pruritus or itch caused by eczema, they are enrolling participants in the Little Rock area aged 18 to 65. I need to turn up my own headset here. Pretty quiet for some reason tonight. I guess that was last night. We didn't need it as loud. But anyway, they're looking for participants in this research study. All participants will receive study drug at no cost, along with compensation for their time. If you're interested, please call Applied Research Center of Arkansas at 501-954-7822 or visit arcarkansas.com to learn more. Here are the starters for tonight's game. First, the Forrest City Mustangs. Number 3, Shamira Brown. Number 4, Bree Page. Number 11, Janiah Brown. Number 14, Charnel Puff. And number 30, Michaela Bean.
sure those of you that have seen on the screen, there are quite a few more Lady Bruins on the bench than we're used to. The freshmen have been called up to join the ranks.
Their season just finished. They had a great season, so we'll likely see a few of them here tonight. Our starters for the Bruins include number 5, Natalia Keza, number 12, Estella Gadberry, 15, Blakely James, 25 is Whitney Waters, and number 30, Taylor Hernandez. Starting out, the Lady Mustangs won the jump, but just lost possession of the ball as they stepped out of bounds trying to bring it across midcourt.
They will say that the position was, they did have possession, so
yes.
The possession arrow is pointing favor of the Bruins now.
That's right. Stella Gadberry passes the ball inbound to Taylor Hernandez. She threw me off there. I had to look twice. She has her hair all braided up tonight. There's Gadberry driving inside off the glass, and it's no good. Keza tried to get the rebound, but that was Janiah Brown who fought it away from her. Down on the other end of the court, missed the basket, and now the Bruins bring it back.
There's a long pass from Gadberry to Keza to Hernandez.
And there's Hernandez with her first 3 of the night.
Opens up the scoring. Looked rather confident in that shot. It's a good sign for the Bruins going forward. And she picks off a errant pass.
Wow, there's Taylor Hernandez with a nice layup.
Bruins full court press is getting to the Forrest City team early.
Get rid of that one quick. There you go. Nice steal from Blakely James. And there's Natalia Keza with a nice, easy one.
And that's going to be our first Davis-DuBose Knight Forestry Real Estate timeout.
All right.
Just under a minute and a half, or just shy of a minute and a half into the game.
Well, at Davis-DuBose Knight Forestry and Real Estate, they are a proud sponsor of Bruin Athletics. DDK specializes in land sales, timber sales, and land appraisals. They market timber properties, hunting properties, farms, and pasture land. Visit them online at forestryrealestate.com to see their list of available properties, find out more about their services, and to meet their team of experienced foresters and real estate professionals. Again, that's forestryrealestate.com.
So I got to catch a little bit of the junior varsity game, girls game before this one, and was excited to see, let's see here, Megan Johnston.
Yes.
She had 14 points. Bruins forced another turnover.
Here's Hernandez for another 3, and it's good.
But yeah, Megan Johnston had 14 points. Very impressive to see her put on a show. And then Sierra Hendricks was impressive from range. I believe she had 2 3-pointers. There's an excellent pass. And Beam lays it up and in. Mustangs giving the Bruins a taste of their own medicine.
Had a question, first question tonight from our live fan feedback comes in from Matt Pulley. And he's asking who is the head coach for the Lady Mustangs, and that is Karonica Williams. You'll remember her from the University of Central Arkansas basketball team. Five minutes, 51 seconds left in the first period.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn you up. How's that?
Much better.
Is it too much or good?
No, that's good.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So the Lady Bruins take a timeout. 30 seconds. That's our second DDK timeout of the game. I'll take this opportunity to tell you about another one of our fantastic sponsors. You'll see their name at the bottom of your screen just on top of the scoreboard. That's Holloman and Associates. That's our live fan feedback. So anytime throughout the game, if you have thoughts on the game, send us a text message at the number right there. Don't call. Nobody will answer. But you can send us a text message. At Holloman and Associates, they handle cases nationwide, including an employee's right to fair pay, oil and gas matters for landowners, and catastrophic personal injury litigation. Their primary office is located right here in Little Rock, Arkansas. If you have a business, eventually you're going to need a business lawyer. Remember to contact Holloman and Associates.
That loose ball is off of the Lady Mustangs. Bruins got to Lucky on that one there to not lose possession.
It was Gadberry inbounded the ball to Hernandez, but the referee said that she traveled. Probably got a little happy feet right there early in the game.
She started off with 8 of the 10 Bruin points, so I'm going to say that that was number 14. That was Puff. She had happy feet herself.
Yeah.
Not allowed to move them when you're inbounding after a turnover.
So this time Gadberry inbounds the ball to Keza. She shoots it and gets fouled in the process. That foul is going against number 14, Charnel Puff.
She got her money's worth on that one. That was not going anywhere into the basket.
That is her first personal foul, first team foul against the Lady Mustangs.
First foul for either team so far. Sharp contrast to last night's debacle.
That is the best word for it.
The nicest word for it.
Right.
Mustangs looking to break the press, and that ball rolled over the half-court line, says the referee.
So here's Hernandez to inbound the ball. Gives it to Gadberry. They give up the pressure. She brings it across midcourt.
I've got to add, I know it kind of interferes with our broadcast a little, but I'm loving the enthusiasm from the bench over here. They were just as loud in the junior varsity game.
I can dig it.
Got to appreciate it. Respect it, if nothing else.
Earlier today, in case you missed it, it's still out on our channel. You can go back and watch as Josiah Johnson and Jalen Witcher signed their agreements to attend.
That's right,
their
it was signing day.
Yeah, their respective universities. They both, let's see, Jalen Witcher signed with Oklahoma Baptist University and Josiah Johnson with Ouachita Baptist University.
Hard foul from Puff there on Hernandez. She's going to shoot 3 from the basket, or from the line. Riley Smith has stepped up to the scorer's table.
That was the second foul on Charnel Puff. That's the second team foul.
I believe Puff is about to take a seat, and we're going to see Tarka Lockhart.
Yep. She is waiting to check in, as is Riley Smith. Riley, you feel good tonight? All right. She says yes, she's ready.
They did not get to play last night.
Right.
So a little more refreshed, I imagine, than the boys' team.
So Riley is going in for Whitney Waters.
Second one is no good. And there's a loose ball.
It's a jump ball, and it looks like that one favors the Mustangs.
Bruins with their always daunted press forces another turnover. There's a block there by Lockhart. They're going to say Bruin ball.
Bree Page enters it goes back into the game. And here's Hernandez from the corner. It's off the rim. The rebound goes to the Mustangs. There's Shania Brown, passes it down the court to Page. She's going to try a 3, and it's just off the rim as well. This time the rebound goes to Gadberry. She brings it across midcourt. Lots of pressure there from Kyla Morrow. Now you have Hernandez for 3, off the rim. You don't see her miss 2 in a row very often.
No, not as much as she has. Lockhart nearly gets her pocket picked.
Yeah, that was a lot of pressure on Lockhart. Good job to Gadberry. She can keep up that level of intensity without fouling. She's going to do a great job tonight. Inbounds the ball to Bree Page, back to Brown. There's the shot. It's off the rim, and Natalia Keza comes away with the rebound.
The phrase "a bucket on the rim" comes to mind. Not bucket, a lid on the rim.
Yeah.
They just cannot get anything to fall right now.
Right. The Bruins lead 15-2, 3:57 left in the first quarter. Gadberry finally is able to inbound the ball over to Riley Smith. She gets it to Gadberry in the right corner. Over to Natalia Keza, back to Gadberry. She shoots a three, and oh wow, it didn't
quick trigger.
It didn't look pretty letting go of it, but I guess if it works, you do it.
Her feet barely left the ground.
Yeah, I guess that's what threw me off about it.
Amongst other things, it was not an arc. It was
it was like a straight pitch into the basket.
It really was. Blakely James with the turnover. Hernandez cannot get that one to fall. James with the rebound, and she lays it up. James cleaning up on both ends right now. James with another turnover. Here's Gadberry, and she is going to get fouled. That's going to be on
13.
Not 23. Is there 13?
Who was? 23. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think there's a 13 out there.
I saw a 13 too at first. So first one's up and in. 3:07 left to play. There's a foul. That's going to be on. Oh, they're going to say charge. That is on Lockhart. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team now foul number 4 for the visiting team, Mustangs.
Wow, Blakely having to hang on to that one tight.
Yeah.
Here's Smith driving inside off the glass. Oh, not quite.
James.
Blakely is fighting for that one, but it's a jump ball. That one's going to favor the Bruins.
Oh.
She hung on to that ball for dear life.
She certainly did. Did not want to let go of it.
It's like everything in the world hung on to that. There's a nice inbound from Gadberry to Smith. She shoots it. It goes over the rim and out of bounds off of the hands of Blakely James.
Oh, it looked like it went off of, yeah, they're saying it's Bruin ball. It looked like it was.
Somebody else touched it probably on its way out.
Right there, so.
Yeah, he knows better than we do.
Oh, that's going to be Mustang ball.
Yeah.
For some reason, we keep wanting to say Wizards.
Wizards?
I don't know why. I have no idea why.
I don't either, man. You're on your own with that one.
You can say I'm under a spell.
Right.
And Bree Page cannot hang on to that one. It was a great pass. They'd broken the press and just could not finish the drill.
Such a Slytherin, man. No.
No.
Truth be told, you are a Hufflepuff if there ever was one.
Really?
Yeah.
I know it wasn't.
There's Hernandez for 3. That gives her 13 points already tonight.
Yep.
2 minutes left in the first period. There's Riley Smith driving inside.
That's going to be a foul on number 11.
That's going to be the first personal foul on Janiah Brown, 5th team foul.
Here's Whitney Waters to come back into the game.
Whitney Waters and Mariah Brown enters the game for the first time.
Heading to the bench is Shamira Brown and Natalia Keza. There's a pass to James. She misses the shot in the lane. Bruins still pressing. Here is Brown bringing it up. She's looking to break the press. Good handoff to Bree Page, and she lays it up and in. After a significant drought, the Mustangs have found the scoreboard again. And Waters gets those 2 points back right quick.
It's her first basket for the night.
That's going to be a travel. Mariah Brown frustrated with herself there. She realized as soon as she had done it.
So here's Riley Smith to inbound the ball to Gadberry. She'll bring it across midcourt. Inadvertent horn there. Quick handoff to Hernandez, back to Smith. Smith's at the top right corner of the arc. Drives to the right side, drives back to the center. She passes across to Waters, gives it over to Hernandez, back to James in the right corner. She passes it back to the left side to Smith. Smith trying to work her way toward the basket. It's off the glass and it's in.
Excellent drive by Smith there.
The Bruins setting up in a 2-3 zone. Excuse me, a 3-2 zone. Lots of pressure here. That's Mariah Brown with the ball. She passes to the left side to Janiyah Brown.
Oh.
And that will be a jump ball.
Getting away with a little bit of
a little bit of contact.
hard contact, yeah. Mustangs looking for a foul, did not get it.
Well, lots of folks chiming in so far tonight on the live fan feedback. We'll go over to them in just a moment when I have a chance. Here is Hernandez bringing the ball across midcourt. She's still driving, passes it to Smith. She shoots a three, and it's good.
This gives the Bruins a 27-point lead.
Wow.
Just 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
Be sure to stick around. I believe we'll have presentation from the dance team or the cheer team.
Oh.
Palm Squad, somebody. I think I overheard somebody was saying they were going to perform later.
Good deal.
I don't know if that's during halftime of this game or the boys' game, but we'll see.
I would like to note, for those of y'all that watched the game last night, we do have a different crew out there reffing. Just noting that. No reason.
I'm sorry, I missed what you noted.
That we have a different crew, reffing crew.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Thankfully. Sorry, was that my outside voice? 1.8 seconds left in the quarter.
Well, Gadberry's already made one of these this year. And that one is not going to. Oh, James looking to.
She tried. It was already buzzing by the time she had it in her hands, but.
Get an A for effort there.
Right. Well, 31-4. The Bruins lead this one after the first period. So far, so good.
Yep.
Well, they're doing a good job scoring, and you can also score at First Community Bank. They offer a full line of products and services with the latest in banking technology, with 2 convenient locations in Little Rock and a new Central Arkansas banking center in the works at Rawling Road and Chenal Parkway. They're bringing community banking to you. Their community spirit and attention to customer service can't be beat. First Community Bank's priorities are deep in the communities they serve. They are proud supporters of Bruins basketball. Visit them online at firstcommunity.net. First Community Bank, where community is everything. Member FDIC.
Well, as you said, a great first start for the Lady Bruins, and I imagine at this rate we will probably see some of those freshmen play.
I hope so.
They had a close game.
Yes.
Before the half, or before this game rather, and so they need to get some wind and rest a little bit. But I certainly imagine we'll probably see them in the second half, if not maybe later in the first.
Yeah. Well,
I did know that Elizabeth Tilbury is not playing, as is Ashlyn McDaniel tonight. So when you see number 20.
That's not Ashlyn.
That's not Ashlyn.
Yeah, no, Ashlyn's still out for another, I think, until next week.
We will do our best not to identify as Ashlyn.
That's actually, if she comes in, that's Anna Kate Nichols wearing number 20 tonight.
Yes.
Real quickly, I'm going to pass over to our Holloman and Associates live fan feedback. Let's see. Where did you get that PA mask? I need one. Well, actually, I made this one. The person who asked that, I'll send you a text where you can go get this. I'm not going to plug myself there. Let's see. We need Ashlyn's 3. Is Ashlyn McDaniel back? Where is she? Well, she's not back, like we just said. She'll be back next week, is what I heard. And Roger and Jenny Cole say, wanting to see those freshman girls. Go Lady Bruins. # want to see AK.
There's Kelsey Suggs, her first shot of the evening. Goes in and out. Ball bobbles around, and the Mustangs recover it. Follow-up shot is no good. There's James with the outlet pass to Hernandez.
Nice layup by Hernandez. Bruins doing great on keeping the defense clean so far tonight.
Yep. Almost a clean sheet. There's a shot from beyond the arc.
That was Shamira Brown with the attempt. Here's Hernandez bringing it, excuse me, that was, I was getting ahead of myself there. Hernandez tries the three, it's off.
That is going to be Mustang ball, knocked out of bounds by the Bruins.
So at the halftime of the boys' game, the Spirit Squad will be performing.
There you go.
And it'll be only the seniors. So that's fun. We had a couple of folks write in just now and ask, where's Chris? Where's Chris Amsler? Normally the public address announcer for the Bruins. He's out sick today. He hurt his neck somehow, and so he's trying to recover from that. Makes it hard to turn your head, and I tell you, you can't really keep up with a basketball game unless you can turn your head, that's for sure. So we send him all of our best wishes to get well soon. I know he's out there watching right now.
Hey, Chris. As we see Amaya Bean come on, she's going to step in for Mayla Hutchinson. Oh, wow. There is a careless pass intercepted by Shamira Brown. She is going to get fouled. That's going to be on the floor.
That'll be Gadberry, I believe. Yeah.
Trying to.
No, he calls it on Riley Smith. Okay. Well, that's Riley's first personal foul, second team foul against the Bruins.
First
12, excuse me. Okay. That's right. That's where I thought it was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riley's not even out there.
Oh. Smart play by Brown there. Jemiah Brown. Wait, they're going to say, looked like she bounced it off of Gadberry's feet, but.
Maybe she missed it. Again, that was one of those times where the referee is sitting right there in front of it, and we've got a bad angle to see it. So nice pass there from Gadberry to Hernandez. Now James, and that is Whitney Waters with 3. Here's Janiyah Brown. She tries to get it.
Jumps in front of that for her, 5th turnover of the evening.
She tried to get it to Kelsey Suggs, and another turnover on the other end of the court.
Yep. And that shot is no good by Suggs.
Rebound goes to Hernandez. On the other end, there's Waters to Keza, and it's good for 2.
I expect to see Hernandez come out. She looks exhausted. She's running back and forth.
I noticed that just a second ago.
Yep. Here is James. She misses the layup.
Keza, she wraps it up instead. Keza has 7 points so far tonight. Doing a great job. There's 3 field goals and 1 free throw.
There's a shot
from Shamira Brown.
First 3 of the night for the Mustangs, I believe.
Yes, it is. First 3 for the team, and puts Shamira on the board.
It's getting very crowded over here at the scorer's table, but
lots of nice 3-point shot from Gadberry. Ron Jones from the Remax Affiliate Realtors Household Team says those Bruins are on fire tonight. Go Bruins.
They certainly are. Continuing the hot streak from the previous game.
Foul is called on number 30. That's Michaela Bean.
You mean, no, that's going to be Hernandez.
Oh, you're right. Taylor Hernandez.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She says, I'm just going to foul someone so I can come out of the game.
Right, yeah.
Oh, there's a block by Gadberry.
Right.
So it's not going to be that easy, Turner.
Not in my house. I can't even do that voice anymore.
Waters forces the turnover there. Gadberry picks it up.
Here's Whitney Waters for 3.
Oh.
No. Oh, she's going to get another shot at it. There's Smith. There, and she rips it wide open.
Bruins with a handy 39-point lead here. That one gets in and out. Keza with the rebound.
There's Smith. She's in the corner trying to drive inside. She's going to kick that one back out. Let's see. That goes to Gadberry. She takes a look at the basket, drives around from the three-point line, or excuse me, the free throw line. It's off the rim.
Does not fall, yep. Here's Mariah Brown. She's looking to go coast to coast. Good pass back out to
Janiah Brown.
Janiah Brown.
Yep, they are sisters.
They are sisters. I was about to ask.
Yeah, I checked with the coach earlier tonight. You've got several sisters on the team.
I was
Shamira,
wondering that.
Janiah, Mariah.
Gadberry with the fancy, I don't even know what you call that, up and under.
It was pretty, I know that.
Yep.
That's Janiah Brown with an attempt. It's off the rim. Smith comes up with the rebound, gives it to Gadberry, brings it across midcourt. Gadberry to the right side to Keza. She passes it inside to Smith, and it's off the glass and in.
2 minutes left in the half. Bruins push their lead out to 41.
Riley really likes that being the top scorer there, and she's fighting hard to get back up there. Estella's got her by 1 point right now.
Waters with the steal. Here's Gadberry.
They're letting a lot of the fouls go tonight.
Oh,
that was too cool. Look at her. She knows how cool that was, too.
Wow.
Nice behind-the-back pass from Gadberry to Smith, and she lays it in nicely.
Can we get that on
Yeah, we'll have to get that.
Sports Center Top 10?
Yeah. That'll be on the highlight reel later. Flag the tape. There's a nice three-pointer from Janiah Brown.
Gadberry saying, hey, need somebody to pass this to.
Somebody come back over here. There's Gadberry. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first half. Bruins lead 52-12. There's a shot from Gadberry, and it's good for 3.
Goodness gracious, I guess I should say no.
Oh,
here comes the. Yeah, I deserve that. Go ahead and mute me.
Somebody give him the hook.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. That's what we'll put as the that's what we'll put as the little meme text at the bottom of that highlight video when we put it on social media later. Goodness gracious. Nathaniel Bird is our producer tonight. He says he's going to take our phones away like a parent. Do your parents take your phone away very often? Not anymore. Because he doesn't say dumb stuff like that. That's funny. There you go.
I mean.
By the way, I need to talk to you about next week's game. I've got somebody else that's going to come in. Just kidding.
Here's Gadberry with 5 seconds left. Burning the clock. She gives it to Smith. Here's Waters for 3. In and out. And that'll do it.
That's the end of the first half. Bruins 55, Mustangs 12. It's been a rough first half for the Lady Mustangs, but hopefully they can get in there and make a couple of adjustments. But so far, Bruins are walking away with this one.
All Bruins, I mean, just hustle all across the court. The press is just doing what it's designed to do, force turnovers.
Yeah.
Bruins succeeding in capitalizing on those turnovers.
They certainly are. Well, another place where you can capitalize is at the Red and Blue Events venue. They can help your organization with virtual events through this time of limited in-person get-togethers. Whether you need to have a board meeting, an annual fundraiser, some type of special program, they have all of the technology to help push your virtual event through live streaming. And for those of you who are involved with nonprofits, they can help show you how to net a healthy profit through live streaming. once it's safe to get together once again for live in-person events, check out Red and Blue for anything from business meetings and training sessions to graduations, luncheons, or birthday parties. Red and Blue Events Venue, urban, rustic, modern, make it your own. Visit them online at redandbluearkansas.com. Going to take a quick look over here at our live fan feedback. Spin this around so you don't have to stare at the back of my head. That way you can stare at the back of my computer. Let's see. I thought I had one extra one in here, but I don't. Let me refresh the screen. It says that I do. Oh, there it is. Yep, I think we're all caught up. So again, if you have any thoughts on the game, who do you think is deserving of tonight's Crown Trophy Bruin Claw? It's a little early for that, but if you have any thoughts on that already, go ahead and send us a text message. Tell us what you think on the game. Just send us a text right there at the number at the bottom of the screen. That's our live fan feedback number, sponsored, of course, by Holloman and Associates.
I had to go back and watch the behind-the-back pass.
Oh, yeah. It was that cool, wasn't
it? In traffic.
Yeah.
Man. She hesitated, too. She was like, do I really want to do this? But
it came
she
off.
had already committed to it.
It was perfect.
Just went ahead and.
It was so smooth.
It was nice.
All right. Well, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with more Bruin basketball right here on PA Live.
Our Red and Blue Events venue player of the game is senior Isarius Woods. Isarius' favorite class is Advanced Topics Mathematics with Mr. Turker. In addition to being a key player on the basketball team, he is a member of the football team and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In his spare time, he enjoys fishing, hunting, and hanging out with friends. Congratulations to Isarius Woods, our Red and Blue Events venue player of the game. Visit Red and Blue Events venue online at redandbluearkansas.com.
Welcome back. Got it just under 30 seconds before we start this second half. Once again, the Bruins lead this one 55-12. Coming back into this game, hope to see some of the freshmen out here. Of course, the ninth graders, as we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, the ninth graders finished their season earlier this week, I think it was, or was it last week? But we're glad to have them on the roster tonight. Want to make sure that we thank another one of our great sponsors. That's the RE/MAX Affiliates Realty House Sold team. Ron Jones, heard from him just earlier on the live fan feedback. He and Charla Emery offer you a combined 40 years of real estate experience for all your residential or commercial needs. Whether you're interested in buying or selling, give them a call or a text today for results. You can reach Ron at 501-416-3658 or their office at 501-225-1950. Let's go back to the court.
That'll do it for the Applied Research Center of Arkansas halftime show. Thank y'all for joining us. Again, the halftime show, the boys game, is going to feature cheerleaders, or spirit squad, cheer squad. Here's Hernandez for three to start the second half, and it bounced off the front of the iron, back of the board, and in the hole. There's Puff looking to make something happen in the lane, nothing doing. Kicks it back out. Lockhart looking to drive herself. There's a foul. It's going to be on Blakely James. First foul of the second half. It's going to be her first personal foul of the game. Cannot see who this is inbounding, but she gets it to Lockhart. Brown misses the pass. Good pass by Keza to James, and she lays it up and in. Bruins off to a 5-0 start for the second half.
As Page passes the ball over to Lockhart, back to Page, back to Lockhart. In the meantime, Blakely James got a hand in the middle of it. Go back to the Lady Mustangs. Well, I just almost blocked John Gorman here. I didn't realize that's who it was that sent me that. It's not exactly.
And he's supposed to send things like that,
right,
to DM you or
right. Oh. Need to preface those kind of texts with don't just read this.
Yeah.
There's Blakely James in the corner.
Do not blind read.
Right.
Oh. And that is a hard fall by Jemiah Williams. She is back up. That's going to be a foul on Riley Smith, and
that is Riley's first personal foul, second team foul in this half. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. And you'll notice that we
talk a lot.
Yeah, we do talk a lot. We try to, sorry, I got distracted there for a second. We do give a little bit more of a verbal description than what you might normally see, and that's because we have several fans that are visually impaired, so we like for them to be able to keep up with the game as well.
Gadberry with another great pass to Keza that time. She lays it up and in. There's a pass to Puff in the lane. Looking to use her height. She cannot get it to go. Keza with the rebound. Long pass to Hernandez. She's trying to chase it down. She does. Lays it up and in for two.
Here is Mariah Brown waiting to check in for the Mustangs.
Once again, they got a lid on that rim.
They really do.
Cannot get anything to fall.
Somebody needs to get a ladder out. Take that down.
Shake it a little bit. Like you see with the old school TVs, maybe get a hammer.
Just go over there and kick it, smack it on the side a little bit. There's Riley Smith off the glass, and it's good for 2. Now Smith and Gadberry tied for 14 points.
For second, Hernandez with 20 points to her name. Oh, and Gadberry picks up the loose ball. Another good pass to Hernandez. Lays it up and in.
That's crazy. We just saw Taylor Hernandez shoot 2 two-pointers in a row. You don't see that very often.
No.
Normally it's 3 after 3 after 3 after 3. Here's a 2. Now some more 3s. Yeah.
Great move by Lockhart there to lay it up and in for 2. Hernandez thought about it for range. Instead gives it to James. She cannot get it to go. Rebound goes to Brown. And there's going to be a blocking foul. Be on Hernandez. Waters and Crandall are going to come in for the Bruins, as are Mariah Brown and Amaya Bean.
Lily Crandall got a nice warm-up earlier. Played a little bit in the JV game. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in the third quarter.
She played more than a little bit. She was out there quite a while. Definitely got her money's worth.
That foul is on number 40, Amaya Bean. It's her first personal foul, first team foul against the Mustangs in this half. Gadberry bringing it across midcourt. Lots of pressure. She gives it to the left side to Waters. She goes to Hernandez. Hernandez comes back towards center, gives it to Waters in the corner. Waters to Smith in the lane, and it was off the fingers, though, of Charnel Puff.
It's hard to tell if, wasn't sure if Gadberry touched that too, but she didn't. And there's a pass to Crandall. She can't get to fall.
And it looks like
heads up thinking by Gadberry to throw it behind her off of the Mustang player.
Yeah.
Retain possession.
Gadberry tries to drive inside. Lots of good coverage there. She's being guarded by Janiyah Brown. Here's Waters meeting the same defense. Mustangs really determined on defense so far this second half. There's Waters from the corner. That's going to be an air ball.
It's a nice pick and roll, just couldn't capitalize on it. Oh, wow, great pass.
Long bounce pass over to Mariah Brown. Mariah puts it back up. It's no good. And here's Lily Crandall with the rebound. Needs some help.
That was Jemiah Brown with that pass. And just frustrating for her to couldn't score on it.
There's Taylor Hernandez for 2. 24 points by Taylor Hernandez tonight. Under a minute left in the third quarter. There's Smith. Nice. That was a nice steal by slapping it away by Hernandez.
Yep.
There's Whitney Waters for 3, and it's good.
That gives her 8 points on the evening. And just her second start in the starting lineup. Under 30 seconds low. And that one's going to go out of bounds.
It was a shot by Tarka Lockhart.
They're going to say Bruins tipped that. That one clearly went behind the backboard.
Yes, it did. That's what it looks like when it goes behind the backboard.
Yes.
You're right.
Huh.
The clock is still running.
Riley Smith just about takes out one of the cheer squad.
I wonder if that's another caveat into the sportsmanship rule, like maybe if it goes past another number, then it's a nonstop clock for the third quarter too. But now we don't have to worry about it because we're going into the fourth quarter.
Yes, where it will be.
So the Bruins continue their lead 73-16. Want to tell you about Crown Trophy. Of course, you understand that Crown Trophy has trophies. It's right there in the name. But did you know that they have even more to recognize co-workers and students and athletes? They have drinkware that you can customize. They have badges and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. You can visit them online at crowntrophy.com. When you do, make sure to thank them for sponsoring PA Live.
Yes, please do. And, of course, feel free to chime in with the Bruin Claw Award for this game and the next game. But don't chime in for the boys' game yet, because we still got to play the game.
Got to see it first, right?
I mean, you may, if you want to, if you have a theory,
little preemptive strike.
By all means.
Tell us who you think might get the Bruin Claw for the boys' game.
There you go.
That'll be
and
good.
If you get it right, then
I'll
pat yourself on the back.
I'll tell you how cool you are. There's a nice three-point shot from Kyla Morrow.
Heavy defense here. Good screen. Oh, that was by Caroline Skerlock. Her first appearance on the evening. We also see Anna Kate Nichols. Again, that is Anna Kate Nichols and not Ashley McDaniel. And Megan Johnston out there as well. She, as I mentioned earlier, had 14 points in the first game earlier this evening.
Well, we want to say hi to Megan Johnston's granddad. He's out there watching tonight, so thanks for joining us.
I was just about to say, I hope any of the freshmen know, I guess their family members know that it's on TV. It'd be really neat to see them. And that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bruin ball.
I'm trying to catch up with who all's out here. You've got, let's see, 15, of course, Blakely James. The only veteran out there, I think, right now. You've got
Keza.
Yes, Keza is down here hanging out.
Gerlach.
Anna Kate Nichols.
They're going to say that James stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover after the pressure by the Mustangs. Here's Lockhart in the lane. Can't get anything to happen there. Gives it to Jemiah Brown. Caroline Skerlock. There's a long pass, and Caroline just, I think, a little anxious there. Overthrew her intended receiver. Caroline with the heavy defense there. She forces a turnover. Here's Keza with the ball. Keza, wow, what a great pass.
Nice.
And the foul.
Johnston. That is what we expect to see from both of the Johnston girls, I tell you.
Okay, now I want to go back and watch that pass too.
Right?
That was a no-look pass.
We'll have that one as well later.
Goodness.
He
So
says that's
on the floor. I'm going to say it was not in the act of shooting.
okay, so I just overheard the explanation there. So that was Natalia Keza with the basket. Here's the explanation on that foul. She had already returned to the floor, he says. She shot and already returned to the ball, or excuse me, returned to the floor when she was fouled. So the shot counts, but there is no and one. They just get the ball. That was his explanation. Yeah, I see all the puzzled looks, but that was his explanation. Lots of fans turning out for the boys' game, at least right here at the end of the girls' game. Running clock, 3:49 remaining in the game. I tell you, Coach Karonica Williams from the Mustangs is
just as puzzled as I am.
Just as puzzled as anyone as to why that was not a shooting foul.
Oh. So for the Bruins out there, we have first time tonight, first time this season. Let's see here. We got Sierra Hendricks, number 32.
You've got Ashlyn Scaife.
She is number 21. Those are our two new faces now.
Bruins lead 80-18 with 3 minutes left in the game.
Oh, that's going to be a foul on Hendricks. Her first one. 5th team foul for the Bruins. But you already knew that because it should be on your scoreboard.
It is.
Again. Always get kind of, not excited, but just think it's neat knowing that's up there.
Oh, yeah. I get excited knowing it's correct.
Waters was.
Nathaniel and I were talking before the game, and once we had finished putting everything together for the scoreboard on the screen, he says, I just can't believe how complicated it is to put a scoreboard on the screen. And I said, yeah, it really is. You know, people have no idea how difficult that is. And, yeah, we could point a camera at the scoreboard, but how cheesy looking is that?
Yeah. That's some old school. That's like some Jefferson Pilot. Any old school SEC football watchers would know Jefferson Pilot.
Yes, that goes way back. That's back when your announcers would sound like
the Three Daves.
Yeah.
Here's Hendricks. Oh,
that was Hendricks shooting a three. It's off. She brings it back across the court. Nice rebound by Waters.
I think you need to hit Josh. He's breaking up.
Me or just hit the mute
well,
button?
No, like a TV. You got to.
Oh, yeah. There's a nice three-pointer from Waters again. It's off the front of the rim. Nice rebound. Got to learn that name. That's Ashlyn Scaife.
Okay.
You know, Nathaniel's over here threatening to mute me again for if we kept doing impressions. One time I did that at a baseball game. Of course, it was just public address, but somebody said, hey, I wish you'd do a whole game that way.
Good pass there by Tara Lockhart to, I think that was Suggs who laid it up in it. So, I mean, it may be too late now because the broadcast is so far behind,
Sure.
but really need some input here because there's a number of players that could get the Bruin Claw here.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that was yeah.
Who did that?
We'll discuss it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the coach was saying there was someone who made a hand gesture. There's Sierra Hendricks driving it inside, and there's going to be a jump ball. The arrow favors the Bruins. I'm not sure they'll even inbound this ball. 11 seconds and counting. Three, two, one. She'll get her hands on it, and that's the end of this one.
And
that looks like Scaife, but that wasn't.
That was Hernandez.
That was Hernandez there at the end.
I was like,
it kind of threw me off again. That's why I have to learn those new numbers. But
I just
lady,
didn't realize Hernandez was even in.
Yeah, she just went in. Yeah, so there was the final score from the Lady Bruins. Is they take this one 80-20. Great game. I'm going to turn real quickly to our live fan feedback.
I honestly have no idea. I mean, because I got 3 in my head.
Sure.
4 actually.
Well,
really.
and you totally could have either. So let's see. Katie and Penny say go Bruins. Oh, excuse me. This is from Avery, Owen, Katie, and Penny. That says go Bruins. Hope you win the game. Let's see. Give it to Taylor Hernandez. Carrie Bone says she's the one who started off hot to give the comfortable lead. She's been a solid contributor all season. She's due a Bruin Claw.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure I know for a fact she's won at least 2.
2, yeah.
Let's see. Wasn't the Jefferson Pilot game of the week every Saturday at 11 a.m. on Channel 7?
Yes, sir.
They really churched up the worst time slot for the league.
Oh, gosh.
And Matt Pulley Matt, you got to stop texting me. Send it to the other line so that I get it all in the same place. But anyway, Matt Pulley says Whitney Waters should get it.
See, that's who I'm thinking.
Ron Jones says Hernandez as well.
See, okay, you got Hernandez because she's just shooting, so well, but she took a lot of shots too.
Right.
But Wakely James forced a lot of turnovers. I wish that was a stat that we could track of because, I mean, she had to have had at least 5 or 6 forced steals just in the first half alone. Of course, Waters had her second. We thought about giving her the Bruin Claw last game because she, it was her first start of the season, and then of course Gadberry just absurd passing. Multiple. That behind the back. I went back and watched it 3 times at the halftime just because I was in such awe.
I know I could give it to about 3 different people. I wonder what Nathaniel thinks.
Oh.
Nobody said Smith, and that's a fair point. I go back and look at the overall points. I'll tell you right now, the point leader by far was Taylor Hernandez.
Yeah.
I mean, she had 24 points. Of course, Riley Smith and Estella Gadberry walked away with 14 each, and then Natalia Keza had 11.
Has anyone else chimed in?
Let's see. Matt Pulley again says Waters deserves it.
Yeah.
No one else has chimed in yet.
I think Waters. That's me, but do you? I can get overruled if you two overrule, then it's
I would say Taylor Hernandez.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so Nathaniel said if you're going to lead the team by 10 points,
well, there you have it.
You kind of have to. So there it is. I like it. So tonight's Crown Trophy Bruin Claw is going to Taylor Hernandez. Congratulations, Taylor.
Yes. Congratulations. Many honorable mentions all around.
Absolutely there were. It's a fantastic game.
So, real quick, Popeye, can we zoom in on these shirts? I'm really digging these shirts.
These T-shirts back here of the visiting team, yeah. It says, on the front, it's got a Mustang. It says, "Trust me," and on the back, it says, "I have your back." I like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the start of the boys basketball game in just a few minutes. You're watching Bruin Basketball on PA Live. Welcome back. We are going over the starting lineup, trying to gather them from the public address. All right, so for the Mustangs, you have number 2, Lamarion Randall, number 3, Robert Eccles, number 4, Keyshawn Washington, number 10, Melvin Scott, and number 32, Servio Fisher. So for the Bruins, the starters tonight, a little bit different, a lot different actually. You've got number 2, Joe Hyman. Yeah, okay, so just one last second change there. You've got number 2, Joe Hyman, number 4, Tyson McCarroll, number 10, Spencer Knight, number 12, Charlie Barker, and number 15, Ben Smiley. The only veteran, well, I guess not quite the only, but the only returning starter tonight, it looks like, is Joe Hyman.
Yep.
All of the others have started at one point or another, but not all together like this. It's kind of fun.
And the Mustangs are going to control the ball. Still trying to finalize my roster over here.
That's all right. I've got you. Here's Randall. He passes it up to the top of the arc to Keyshawn Washington. I can tell you right now that number 4, Keyshawn Washington, he is one to watch. It's a firecracker point guard. There he is shooting a 3. It's off the front of the rim. Oh, rebound goes to Servio Fisher. He tries to put it back and is fouled in the meantime. That foul is going on number 15, Ben Smiley. His first personal foul, first team foul. So
I like that name, Servio.
Yes. So here's Fisher from the free throw line.
Reminds me of Game of Thrones. What do we say? Not today.
What do we say to death?
That's right. What do we say to death?
Not today. That's right, folks. If you need any sci-fi, fantasy, or otherwise nerd jokes,
yes,
we've got you covered.
Yep. If you don't, always the mute button.
We've still got you covered.
Oh, there's McCarroll. Thought about it. Good inlet pass to Smiley. He gets his shot blocked.
Still scoreless. 7 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first period. That is Robert Eccles trying to work his way in. He gives a quick handoff to Lamarion Randall.
McCarroll just about forced a turnover there.
There's Washington once again. Almost loses control of the ball.
Bruins
he
fans
can't keep dribbling that way, or else somebody's going to call him for carrying.
Bruins fans giving a round of applause for the defense so far. And
nice jump shot there
does
from
not
Robert
reward
Eccles.
them, however. Bruins looking to bounce back after a extremely frustrating game last night.
Yeah, it was very. That's the best word for it. It was frustrating.
Oh, and Smiley blocked again. That time by Lamarion Randall.
I'm surprised they didn't call a foul there because of the way his arm came back. It looked like he had a hold of his hand. But
yeah, it looked clean. And that one's going to go out of bounds on the Mustangs. Good job getting back on defense by the Bruins there. Spencer Knight. Bruins doing a good job of cutting in the middle and just can't seem to capitalize on it. And good job. McCarroll finds a Knight cutting.
John Gorman writes in on our live fan feedback, says, got to give props to my main man, Popeye. He is killing it as always. Good job, Popeye.
And for fans of the cheer squad, of course, we're going to have a halftime show from them. Popeye will be bringing that to you as well.
Yeah, the Spirit Squad. They'll be performing, so stick around for halftime. It'll be only the seniors performing tonight.
It's like senior night part 2.
Well, it's part of the social distancing protocol as well.
Oh, well.
It just happens to work out that way.
Good block by Smiley there, and it goes off of.
That was number 3, Robert Eccles.
Smiley with a great fake there, and again.
Yeah, there's 2 fouls that's not called. So.
Smiley feeding off his Bruin Claw award from last night.
Yeah.
Feeling it. McCarroll with a good defense there. Oh,
nice.
And still, that was excellent shot by Lamarian Randall to finish the drive.
Here's Joe Hyman bringing it across midcourt. Lots of pressure there from Melvin Scott. Tyson McCarroll passes it across to Knight. Knight gives it to Smiley. Smiley back to Hyman. And McCarroll with a nice jump shot to finish it off.
Excellent ball work there all around by the Bruins to make sure, or give McCarroll that opportunity. Good concentration on his part. It's not always an easy shot when
right under the basket like that.
Yeah, you're wondering, do I use the backboard? Do I not?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of a finesse shot.
Randall hands it off to Eccles. Eccles comes back to the center, drives inside, hands it off instead to Washington. He tries a 3. It's off the back of the iron.
Smiley fights for that rebound, brings it down.
Charlie Barker gives it back to Smiley. He's at midcourt. Smiley goes to Knight. Knight takes a glance from 3-point range, says no, shoots it back to Hyman. Hyman drives inside on the right side. He's going to give it a nice layup look, and it falls off the rim, but he'll get fouled in the act of shooting.
Joe is
foul is called there on number 2. Lamarian Randall, it's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Joe had found his touch at the line last night. Let's see if he can continue it.
Just taking a glance here at how the scoreboard looks. It's nice.
It's pretty. Oh.
Although Forest City's showing in green, I guess I should change that. That was from last night. I didn't even think about it.
I like their uniforms. Nice blue and white. Second one in and out again. Oh. Knight cannot get the call he was looking for, and the Mustangs will inbound it. This is Lockett in for the first time, touching the ball, gives it to Randall. That is Danye Lockett. Lays it up. That was a nice move. That was Kayshawn Washington with the drive and layup. McCarroll from range, and that's good. That's only 2, though, says the referee. Foot was on the line. It certainly looked like that way from a vantage point as well. Regardless, that's who you want to see getting hot. Oh, drive by Randall there. He is fouled. Let's see who they say that's on.
That's going on Spencer Knight. That'll be his first personal foul, second team foul.
This is a sharp contrast to last night's game in terms of the foul.
Oh, yeah.
Quantity of fouls. I believe
by this point we already had 6.
Yeah. I would say one team was in the bonus. Or almost. They were, yeah. The Robinson was in the bonus or almost there.
Yeah.
Second free throw's up and in. Cuts the lead to 1. Hyman. Pressured by Melvin Scott. They're going to say foul on the floor.
Probably on 10, that's right. That's Melvin Scott. That'll be his first personal foul, second team foul.
Referee knew his name. He was like, that's on Melvin. There's Smiley from range, and
There.
it's nothing but net.
Nice. Makes it look easy.
That one was a 3. Young guns out here showing they're ready for the spotlight, as it were.
Just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. There's
Oh,
a blocked shot from Lamarion Randall.
oh, and Washington capitalizes, but Spencer Knight gets back and knocks it out of bounds. Keep looking back at Spencer's parents are right behind us.
Right.
Over your left shoulder. About your, I don't know what o'clock that would be.
Right.
I had to think about it for a second.
What o'clock that would be?
7 o'clock.
Right.
Oh, they're going to get, it's going to be a.
There's Joe Hyman's first personal foul, 3rd team foul against the Bruins.
Here is Macon set to check in.
You got Macon, Mason Schick.
Big round of applause from the crowd for the starting 5 there. Is
Griffin Newby, and Woods.
and
Keep expecting Woods to be wearing 30. Still.
oh,
There's Demetrius Sharp. Passes to Macon. Macon back to Woods. Over to Sharp. Sharp inside to Newby. He dribbles, gives it a glance, and it's in the hoop. Count it for 2.
just to clarify, he gave a glance to passing it out
Yeah.
and then said, no.
Just going to go ahead and take the shot myself.
Yep.
Randall gives it to the corner. That's Melvin Scott. Back to Randall. He tries a 3. It's in and out. There's Washington with the rebound.
In among the trees,
I'm
brings
telling
down a
ya.
rebound.
Washington down there run against Kalen Macon, and that is a stark difference in height. But he was still giving it everything as if he were
Well,
7 feet tall.
And it was working.
That's a nice 3 from
There's-
number 3, Robert Eccles.
Brings
Under
us-
a minute. Sharp.
Newby.
Off the glass for 2.
Sensing a height advantage himself.
Under 30 seconds left. Bruins have the lead 15-12. Here's Eccles driving inside. He kicks it out. I can't see who that is. That's Washington. Should have known. Woods comes away with the rebound, gives it to Sharp. Sharp passes to Newby. Newby drives inside, and it's in the ring.
Nice move by Newby there. Not quite a Euro step, but it was. There's Washington for 3. No, that
Wow.
wasn't Washington. That was
Melvin Scott.
And
He says nope, doesn't count.
I would beg to differ.
Right.
We can look at the replay. They want to come over and.
Yeah, they could just come over and we can hit replay for them, but I guess
Sure, someone on the live fan feedback will chime in and let us know.
they'll tell us. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have official reviews.
Nope.
You might go on mute and tell their coach they need to check in down there again.
I think they got him, but
Did they get him? All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to – all right. Good to go. All right. Well, let me tell you about one of our great sponsors. That's – flip this over. That is the RE/MAX Affiliates Realty House Sold Team. Ron Jones and Charla Emery, they're looking to help you out. If you want to sell your home, it could be as simple as picking up the phone and making a phone call. Could be as simple as sending a text message if you want. Call the RE/MAX Affiliates Realty House Sold Team. That's Ron Jones and Charla Emery. They're standing by to take your call and schedule a market survey and consultation at your convenience. Let them show you the way. Call Ron at 501-416-3658 or Charla at 501-681-7580. Visit them online at that's ronjonesrealtor.com. Go Bruins.
same 5 out there for the Bruins after the change of the quarters. Long pass to Sharp. And
Nice.
they
Nice
have
3 points for
certainly
Sharp.
found the whatever, bottom of the net so far.
Number 10, I'm being corrected, is Melvin Shaw, S-H-A-W.
Got it. Making that correction.
Apologize to anyone out there watching.
Yes.
Caleb Nichols says, "Let's go Bruins." Good to hear from you, Caleb. I think I saw you on campus today.
There's Newbie from 3. Oh, and that is a failure on defense on the part of the Bruins. It's wide open. Donye Washington lays it up. If anyone else out there in the audience that wants to chime in and let us know what they think about the game so far, we were working with a rather confusing lineup, but roster trying to copy it down.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was the handwriting was.
It was a little difficult.
I mean, I get it. I'm right there with you. So yeah,
we can definitely have some sympathy for all those first grade teachers who are having to make out all that chicken scratch. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, you know that Crown Trophy has trophies, obviously, but did you know they can help you recognize athletes, students, and even coworkers? Check them out when you need to customize anything like drinkware, badges, or even rings.
Every time you say badges.
Every time.
Every time.
We do need some stinking badges.
Yep.
Yeah, well, show them your appreciation, those folks in your life, by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com.
Zarius gets his own rebound. I guess loose ball after a missed shot. He is fouled on his follow-up shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That is foul called on number 10, Melvin Shaw, his second personal foul, third team foul.
Bruins holding on to a precarious 5-point lead. I think it's 6-point. Is it not it's a 5-point lead. Second shot from Woods off the back of the iron.
Marco Barnett entered the game for the Mustangs.
They called Sharp for the, Hyman for the travel there.
Yeah. Yeah, that shouldn't have been a travel. That's a hop step, but it should have been a foul there instead. Here is Keyshawn Washington trying to get across half court, and it's going to get picked off by Joe Hyman. Joe passes across to Sharp. Back to Hyman in the right side, back to center to Sharp, back to Hyman on the right corner. He goes all the way across the left side. That is Sharp for 3, and it's good.
Looking sharp with his second 3 of the night. Yeah, I said it. Catching a mute.
I like it.
Oh.
Nice out of bounds.
You're going to say out of bounds on Washington.
He looks confused, but he was definitely the one that's dribbling.
Well, it got batted by Joe.
Yeah, but it caught his finger. 30-second timeout. Let's see who's calling this one. That's our Davis Dubose Knight Forestry and Real Estate timeout. The Mustangs call this one. At Davis Dubose Knight Forestry and Real Estate, they're a proud supporter of Bruin Athletics. DDK specializes in land sales, timber sales, and land appraisals. They market timber properties, hunting properties, farms, and pasture land. Visit them online at forestryrealestate.com to see their list of available properties, find out about their services, and to see their meet their team of experienced foresters and real estate professionals. Again, that's forestryrealestate.com.
Wish we had grades for grade levels for the Mustangs. I'm real curious what grade Washington's in. He looks really young.
I think the coach told me he's a sophomore.
Okay, I'm going to say he has to be. There's Macon from range. Cannot go. Hyman gets a rebound. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be on 22 for the Mustangs.
He might call it on 2. Let's see. 22. You're right.
He was on top of Joe. I hope they called him.
That is Donye Washington with that foul. That's his first personal foul, 4th team foul. You've got 2 Donyes on the team.
Yes, and 2 Washingtons.
Donye Lockett, number 5, and Donye Washington.
Newbie with the rather aggressive pass into McCarroll. He couldn't control it. It went out of bounds on him. We had a few siblings in the girls' game earlier.
Yeah, but I doubt those 2 are related.
No, I'm talking about Washingtons.
Oh, okay,
The
sure.
2
Not the 2 Donyes?
I was noting there were 2 Washingtons, and you were saying there's 2 Donyes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyways, just our usual.
Well, you know, it was like you said earlier that it was tough to read that roster. There's number 2. That's Lamarion Randall. Tries a 3. It's no good. Comes down, and here is Griffin Newby off the glass, and it's good.
Who pulled down that rebound?
I didn't see. From what I could tell, it might have been Sharp. It could have been Hyman.
Oh, and Newby got the. Newby lays it up in. He was thought about trying to throw it down, but didn't have the takeoff space, the runway.
Yeah.
Bruins turning up the pressure here. Eccles did a good job of getting Newby up in the air, but he couldn't finish the drive. Macon gets the rebound. Another foul on 22. Donye Washington.
That's his 2nd, 5th team foul against the Mustangs.
Avery would tell me I had to say jinx now.
Right. Jinx, you owe me a drink.
But,
Yeah.
well, no. In their jinx, in the 2nd grade jinx,
Yeah.
it's whoever says it first, the other person can't talk until their name is said 3 times.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Josh.
Okay, thank you.
There. Oh, my goodness.
That'll wake you up.
Sharp to Newby.
Driving inside, that's Randall, and he's going to get fouled by Newby, or does he just go out of bounds? That's just an out of bounds. That's not a foul. Entering the game is Antonio Jordan.
We already have some input on the
Bruin Claw.
Bruin Claw. This one coming from inside the house. There's Washington. Guess I should clarify that was.
Here's Macon driving inside. Couldn't get there, sends it back out to Newby. He shoots the 3, and it's off the rim. Here comes Washington for the Mustangs, bringing it across midcourt. He hands it off to Antonio Jordan. Tries to pass that one over to Lamarion Randall. Why is that not? He says that someone touched it.
It looked like Newby might have, but it was Randall was acting like no one had. So, can understand coach's confusion.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe and McCarroll with the hustle cannot come up with the turnover.
Lots of pressure though. It's still gonna. That's gonna set the Mustangs on their heels.
Yep.
There's Randall, and it's good.
The jump shot.
Here's Sharp trying to drive inside. Lots of reaching in. Here's Newby from the three-point line. He's going to drive inside. It's off the glass, and it's good.
Newby is absolutely feeling it tonight.
He certainly is. Already 17 points and 2 minutes left in this first half. Bruins lead 35-21. Yeah, half the points. You're absolutely right.
Oh, Newby forces that turnover into
Let's see if
Macon's
Macon
hands.
can slam one. No, he's not going to try. You know, for his height, you wouldn't think that he could make the threes like he does. I mean, once he's on fire, forget it.
Yeah.
But
he's not the one on fire right now.
I'm curious. I actually put that on the wrong player. That's supposed to be Kalen Macon. There you go. So, yeah, I'm curious if Kalen can dunk it. I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to see him try.
Right? Well, if next time you're looking to host a virtual event, make sure you remember Red and Blue Events Venue. They can help your organization with a virtual event during this time of limited in-person get-togethers. Whether you're trying to put on a board meeting, a fundraiser, or some type of special program, they can help. They have all the technology to help you push your virtual event through live streaming. For nonprofits, they can show you how to net a healthy profit from a virtual event. Once it's safe to get together again, check out Red and Blue for anything from business meetings and training sessions to graduations, luncheons, and birthday parties. Red and Blue Events Venue, urban, rustic, modern. Make it your own. Visit them online at redandbluearkansas.com.
So I went back and watched the alley-oop.
Yeah.
Just wanted to see, because we were too busy chit-chatting over here like a bunch of idiots.
Yes.
Instead of enjoying the artistry happening on the court. And it was a work of art. It was clearly something, I don't know how much they practice it or if they practice it at all, but either way, you could just, no words spoken. It was just, Grimby made a nice little move to the basket. And Sharp saw him and put it where he needed to be. That foul is going to be on.
Yeah, that's on number 4. That's Tyson McCarroll. That's his first personal foul, 4th team foul against the Bruins. So here is Danye Washington shooting from the line. Misses the first one.
Again, in about a minute and a half, we are going to have a show from the Spirit Squad, senior Spirit Squad. Macon pulls down that rebound.
Luke Charbonneau, class of 1998, here to watch some top-tier basketball on this Wednesday night. Thanks for joining us, Luke.
Again, Sharp finding Newbie under the basket. He lays it up and in. Bruins have opened up an 18-point lead with a minute left in the first half.
John Gorman says he disagrees with your call of looking sharp. He's a sharp shooter.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if we can mute John Gorman. I could block his text maybe, but
travel. No.
That's a little permanent.
No.
No. Okay, that's where we need
we need someone on the other side of the stands when we
need the Drive Time Sports buzzer. That's what we need. Yeah. That's exactly what we need.
But no, we need John over there, so say, well, I guess he just waves to us. He doesn't chime in.
Yeah.
As the football games, road games.
Hyman hands it off to Newbie. Newbie tries to give a pass, but it gets blocked by Randall. Here's Sharp near half court and passes it across to Macon. Gives it to McCarroll. McCarroll to Newbie. Newbie to Hyman. Hyman to Sharp. One more time he says. Sharp to Macon. Macon to McCarroll. McCarroll to Sharp. It's a lot of running. 10 seconds left in the half. Remember, stick around. Got some entertainment coming up during halftime.
Macon gives it to Newbie. Good pass, and Newbie just couldn't quite get to the 21 point.
So our score at halftime is 39-21. The Bruins are up. Now, listen, I do want to make sure I let you know of one thing. We will have the dance team while they're out here. I believe it's dance team, is it? They have some music that they'll have. We will mute that. We had a pep rally earlier this week, and we played the music, and, YouTube blocked the rest of the broadcast. So we want to avoid that when possible.
Sorry.
What were you saying?
If we knew what music was playing, we would just say, go ahead and play it in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Just tell you
that.
at home you can start it. But in the meantime, we're going to turn around. We're going to stick the camera out there for them. I think they're getting ready to take the court right now.
way, seniors.
Our red and blue events venue player of the game is senior Isarius Woods. Isarius' favorite class is Advanced Topics Mathematics with Mr. Turker. In addition to being a key player on the basketball team, he is a member of the football team and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In his spare time, he enjoys fishing, hunting, and hanging out with friends. Congratulations to Isarius Woods, our red and blue events venue player of the game. Visit Red and Blue Events Venue online at redandbluearkansas.com.
You know a nurse, a physician, or someone who works at a hospital.
We're working around the clock to keep you, your family, and our community safe and healthy.
But we need your help. Wash your hands, maintain social distance, and most importantly, wear a cloth face mask.
When you wear a mask, you're protecting your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones, and yourself.
Science and evidence must shape our actions.
Wear a mask.
Sarah always wants to be connected, and she often tweets or texts while driving. How far will Sarah go while looking away from the road? More than an entire football field. Driving the length of a football field without looking at the road is selfish driving. Caring drivers respect everyone's safety. What kind of driver will you be?
If you're a fan of the Bruins, be sure to stop by the Den at Pulaski Academy for all your Bruin gear. They have coffee cups and all kinds of drinkware, face masks, stickers, yard signs, and even gym bags and backpacks. Come in and check out their large selection of shirts, hats, pants, jackets, even socks and more. You'll find that they have sizes for every Bruin fan. Follow the Den on Instagram, and you can even shop a limited selection online. Open Monday through Friday between 7:30 and 4, or give them a call at 501-604-2513.
Welcome back. We've got about a minute remaining with the halftime show. I want to make sure that we thank the Applied Research Center of Arkansas. If you know someone, let me try this over again. Do you know someone who suffers from itch caused by eczema? Well, there's a research study that is now enrolling participants who have pruritus or itch from atopic dermatitis up there. Yeah, I see you, Popeye. You're so funny. Well, they're looking for participants who are aged 18 to 65. Qualified participants will receive study-related evaluations and study drug at no cost, along with compensation for their time. Please call the Applied Research Center of Arkansas at 501-954-7822 or visit arcarkansas.com to learn more.
Same starting five back out there from the start the game for the Bruins. Here's Kayshawn Washington. Gives it to Josh Brown. To Eccles.
There's Washington with a nice layup for two.
Good pass from Lockett there to find him cutting. Joe's going to bring it up the court.
Mustangs started the season off pretty rough. They went 0-6 to start the season. And then they have won, though, the last 3 of 4 games.
Wow. It's a good turnaround.
They just had a most recent heartbreaking loss to Eastham.
Oh, wow.
A buzzer beater.
And Eastham's in first place
yeah.
in the division, so that's nothing to.
They won at the buzzer with a shot.
Oh.
So coming off of that one, they are hungry. It shows.
It does. There's Spencer Knight trying to get something done, as is Charlie Barker and Joe. Just lots of ball movement, lots of foot movement. Just here's McCarroll, got an open look.
Off the back of the iron.
He gets his own mess. However, Kayshawn Washington picks his pocket. And Washington looking to take it all the way. Looking for the foul, does not get it. McCarroll thinks about bringing it up the court and realizes that may have not have been the best idea. And he is limping as the Mustangs capitalize on the back and forth turnovers there.
Joe Hyman's second personal foul. That's the first team foul in this half.
McCarroll seems to be okay, but he's going to have a seat.
Just going to get checked out.
Yep.
Got our team trainer, Todd Ross, back there checking him out. It's Bob's cousin.
Uh-huh. I know Bob.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. Lots of scrambling. Let's see.
Kickball, yeah.
That was Smiley, I think.
Good effort by Smiley to try to make something happen.
No, it's not.
What?
It went back to the Bruins. Yeah.
And
inbound and a nice shot by Griffin Newby. I think they've given up on the scoreboard tonight. That's 19 for Newby on my chart. There's Washington. Drives inside.
Oh, Newby blocks Washington.
Yeah.
I'm almost as confused by that kick call as I am about the no and one call in the girls' game. That's going to be a foul on
Spencer Knight.
The second of the game.
That's his second personal foul and second team foul. So Woods goes in. Barker and Knight could both come out. Woods and who else came in?
Gonna
illegal procedure there on number 20. That's Josh Brown. That's his first personal foul, first team foul against the Mustangs in this half.
Did he say illegal procedure?
Well, he said illegal. That's all he said.
Screen.
Illegal screen. I said, I'm still trying to call football games here.
Well, Newbie's still trying to play football games down there.
You know, technically a screen is a procedure. I'm just going to say it is a procedure.
Going to have to get a ruling on that one.
What do you think,
Judge
folks?
Nathaniel? Just call him the no.
Nathaniel says no.
He says no.
Technically, he said no. Thanks, Nathaniel. Oh, yeah.
All right, so that is Macon coming on for Smiley. There's Newbie. His second shot off the front of the iron, no good. And referees are absolutely swallowing the whistle here.
Well, here it comes.
That's going to be off of
Brace the board.
Bruins. That's going to be Sharp.
We already
the ball last.
We already had the ball come over the table twice during the JV game. I was just waiting for it to happen more often. It seems to happen a lot once it comes over the table once.
Oh, Macon with a nice footwork. Washington picks his pocket in return. And Kayshawn Washington gets a little antsy with Newbie waiting in the basket and cannot get it in. Newbie
Newbie
takes it
shows
to the other end.
This is how you do it. No, we don't. I'm sorry, we don't get your 2K references.
That one appears to have been tipped.
You said Newbie is the Hall of Fame intimidator? Yeah.
Wait, like number 3? Yeah, you're talking about the intimidator. There's only one intimidator. Dale Earnhardt. Nope, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, you got NASCAR and NBA 2K.
I'm saying there's only one, though.
I don't know.
I don't even watch NASCAR.
Well, that last
foul, I know
that last foul on the Mustangs was called on number 10, Melvin Shaw. That's his third personal foul, third team foul in this
Sharp
foul.
with a nice move. Lays it up, and that gives the Bruins a 21-point lead. His 8th point of the game. See if we can get you some figures. Macon's got 2.
I'm just baffled by how he carries the ball almost every possession.
Well, in his defense, Sharp was using the same thing to get that basket on the other end. So
sure,
they're calling it evenly.
Macon tries to drive inside. He's going to shoot from inside the arc. It's off the inside of the rim. A lot of inside there. There's Robert Eccles, passes it to Washington near half court. He brings it up, back to Eccles. Eccles drives inside. He's going to pass it across to Danye Lockett. And there's Eccles trying for 3. It's
Hyman with the rebound.
Hyman, coast to coast.
I am amazed to say this. Hyman does not actually have any points tonight. He's been all over the court.
A foul there is called on Danye Washington. That's his 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul.
And still has not found the bottom of the bucket.
Newbie inbounds the ball to Hyman. He gives it to Sharp. He gives it back to Hyman. Or excuse me, Newbie puts it in for 2. Griffin Newbie has 26 points so far tonight, leading the team by over 20 points.
Well, and half of those have been just well-placed passes, just
Yes.
finding him when they need to. Of course, the other half is him just hustling, getting it done under the basket. And outside the arc as well, he does have a 3. Kayshawn Washington looking for some help. Bruins in just a tenuous, I guess, a 1-2-2, 3-2. They're playing zone, we'll say that. Forces the miss there. Sharp.
There's a nice shot, jumper, and it's good.
Sharp having a game for him of himself, for his own, whatever.
Well, that was a sharp move, I tell you. Yeah, I stole that from John Gorman.
No, he said sharpshooter.
He just said it's a different one.
Oh, here is Macon for 3. He has been extremely quiet tonight. Here's Eccles on the other end. Going to be challenged by Sharp, and Eccles gets the and one.
That's going to be a foul called on Demetrius Sharp. His first personal foul, 3rd team foul against the Bruins.
Bennett checks in, as does Fisher.
From our live fan feedback, Sarah Gorman says, Nate needs a dad joke buzzer. He says it would never stop buzzing.
That one's going to be out of bounds on the Mustangs. Checking to see if there's anyone we have not informed the audience about so far. Any of our fantastic sponsors. I don't think there is. I think we got them all.
Yeah, so far I think. Got them all in there fairly early this game.
Woods into Newby. Newby gets hacked. That's going to be on Danye Washington. That's going to be his 3rd, I believe. Maybe 4th.
Actually, he puts that on Servio Fisher.
Oh, okay.
So that's his first personal foul, 5th team foul against Forrest City. So here's Griffin Newby to shoot from the line. 2 shots.
Newby could have 30 if he's making his free throws.
Hey, do you love coffee? Well, we do too. Grab a cup and join the PA admissions team for a virtual coffee and chat on February 19th at 9 a.m. Our coffee and chats are informal opportunities to speak virtually, of course, face-to-face over Zoom with our admissions team. Register today at thepavac.com.
Now, I know they're not a sponsor, but I do have to make a public service announcement.
Okay.
The Lucy's Place Shake is available at Big Orange now. For those of you that don't know, it is a cake shake. It is a cake jammed into a shake.
Okay.
It is delicious.
Never heard of it.
Yes.
You showed me a picture of it earlier. I just thought, okay, it's just a...
It's a special every February.
Huh.
There's a shot from, that is
Danye Washington for 3. Under a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. His Bruins lead 51-33.
First 3 for Danye Washington tonight. Newby looking to take Washington. Oh, Woods tries to knock that out of the hands of Fisher.
Fisher had 2 hands firmly on it.
It's take a lot more than that to get it out of his hands.
There's Servio Fisher for 3.
No, that was Danye Washington. Or that was, Danye Washington.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
Fisher was under the basket.
Right. I just saw the 2, I guess.
Yeah. Woods says we're going to hang on to this one. If no one's going to step out, I'm just going to let the clock tick down. Antonio Jordan says Sharp is not going to be that lucky.
Macon.
Great pass.
Nice.
Great move to the basket by Macon. There's a shot at the last second. Oh, Newby. Oh!
It was close. That was the closest I've seen yet.
Wow.
Other than the one that
Stella
Gadberry made.
Yep.
That was impressive.
that was a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar skyhook.
Right. Brilliant.
Well, an exciting first 3 quarters.
No kidding. 53-36. Bruins lead this one with 1 quarter left to go. It's really anybody's game still.
It is. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's that much of a difference point-wise. It's definitely been a back-and-forth type game. And I guess that's the thing is, the Bruins pulled out a big lead, and then they just kind of kept the lead. They haven't been able to extend it, but, it hadn't gotten much closer. But it's just been back and forth, both ends.
Yeah. Well, one of our great sponsors right there on the bottom of your screen. We have our live fan feedback right there. Send us a text. Tell us. Yeah, Holt's trying to point it out.
There you go.
It's down here somewhere.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, send us a text message at that number and let us know who you think is deserving of the Crown Trophy Bruin Claw for tonight. That's our MVP award. That is sponsored by Holloman and Associates. They handle cases nationwide, including an employee's right to fair pay, oil and gas matters for landowners, and personal injury litigation. Their primary office is located right here in Little Rock. If you have a business, eventually you'll need a business lawyer. So remember to contact Holloman and Associates. Our sincere thanks to John Holloman for sponsoring PA Live.
I feel like we should have gotten to Hayes Nathaniel, his first broadcast. Nothing serious, nothing.
No.
What?
No, he served as an intern in my office for a bit. So.
So I was just thinking, like, maybe make him wear like something an entire broadcast. Yeah.
I already tried to get him to give me coffee while he was working in the office last summer, and he told me to get it myself. So I didn't think we'd get very far.
Feet.
Yeah. I didn't think we'd get very far. That foul was called on number 22, Donye Washington. That was his 4th personal foul, 6th team foul against Forrest City.
There's Melvin Shaw coming in to replace Washington. Again, that is Shaw. Apologize for the confused name earlier. Newbie gets his 28th point of the evening as that one goes in.
Let me spell that out for you. That's 11 field goals, 1 3-pointer, and 3 free throws.
Nice move by Shaw there. He banks it off the backboard. Keeps that lead at 16 for the Bruins here.
There's Macon driving inside from the left side. He's going to get fouled on the floor. They'll be shooting 1 and 1, but we're going to find out who it's on. He's still looking. That's on 25. That is Marco Barnett.
Caught him for the blocking foul.
That's his first personal foul, 7th team foul. That places the Bruins in bonus.
You see Kayshawn Washington come on for Antonio Jordan. First free throw is up and in, the front end of that 1 and 1, as you just pointed out. Second one, up and in.
It's crazy that he only has 6 points tonight.
And none of them's from three-pointers. Oh,
yeah.
There's a travel. Washington was not ready for that one. Eccles passed it to him before he was ready.
Sharp brings it across midcourt. He's going to pass it to Hyman. Hyman gives a look to Woods. Woods is at the top right corner of the arc. He's going to pass it over to Macon at the left side. He's going to shoot a 3 and in and out. And that is Melvin Shaw that comes down with the rebound, gives it to Washington.
Sharp tries to intercept that pass, force a turnover. Nothing doing.
Hand off to Eccles. Eccles drives inside. He's going to give that one to Marco Barnett. He's off the glass. It's no good, and there's Newby with the rebound, bringing it across midcourt.
Immediately looking for an outlet pass.
He sends it all the way over to Macon, and he gives it a nice, easy layup. Nice three-point shot by Melvin Shaw.
He says, if you aren't going to step out on me, I'm going to go ahead and hit this one.
He has 12 points tonight, Shaw.
Macon thought about it himself.
He did. That's going to be a holding foul called on Servio Fisher. His second personal foul, 8th team foul.
Basket does not count. It was on the floor, as you said, holding foul. Schick comes on for Macon. He's quietly had a good night. 8 points, none of that from three-pointers.
He misses the first foul.
Schick with the hustle.
Free throw.
Loose ball and
nice.
Takes it right back to the hoop. Excellent job by Mason Schick to come out in the court and just. However, Marco
Barnett with the layup, and
that is Barnett, because I was reading as Bennett when I first when I was trying to
I wrote
transcribe
Barnett.
it.
You know, when I read it, it looked like Barnett to me. So, So the Bruins call a DDK timeout.
All right. 5 minutes, 42 seconds left. Now will be a good time to chime in with the Bruin Claw Awards, although.
We've got a few. Let me see what I've got here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me spin this thing around here.
A few whats on the whats.
Oh, we've got a few Holloman and Associates live fan feedback messages.
There you go.
So here's John Gorman. He says, as much as I'd like to see D be awarded what would then become a Sharp Claw, Griffin Newby has been a monster tonight, and he sat during the first period. He is a beast. And Caleb Nichols says Demetrius Sharp should receive the Bruin Claw tonight. Sarah Gorman says Nate made it through the rainy football season as a camera operator for PA Live 2 years ago. He has paid his dues.
I thought they were going to say Nate should get the Bruin Claw.
That's what I thought. That's where I thought that was going to. That's where I thought she was going to. No, she was basically saying you can't haze him. He already paid his dues.
Leave him alone.
She's not wrong, as Grant's girlfriend would say. She's not wrong.
Yeah, I was about to say that was weird.
Well.
You know what phrase I do like? And I said it just a second ago. Nothing doing. Like, nothing doing. Like, you drive the basket. I heard it. I mean, I've heard it said a million times by, what's the voice of the Razorbacks? I'm having a brain fart, but, you know, so they drive to the basket, nothing doing, so kicks it back out. There's the rebound by Hyman on the missed free throw. And they're going to say, nope, and say pushing foul.
I'm not sure.
On.
He called a timeout.
Oh, okay. There we go. Got that straightened out.
Yeah, the coach was not happy with that timeout call, but
yeah, they didn't realize it had been called right before the 5 second, 3 second.
Yeah.
5 second. Oh, it was so it was a 30-second timeout. I don't know if we're gonna have time for a read.
Let's see.
They're about to inbound the ball.
I don't see anything here. We don't have anything here. We're already done here. So.
Oh, I thought you were about to do an ad read.
No, I just had it in my hand. I think we're set.
Bruins with a 19-point lead again. Does not feel like a 19-point lead, but.
Hey, y'all do me a favor real quick out there, folks who are watching. I just want to know where everybody is.
Yeah.
So I may or may not read all of these on the air, but just shoot us a quick text at that number on the screen and just tell me where you're watching.
Where you at?
This ought to blow up my inbox. 4 minutes, 37 seconds left in this game. Score is Bruins 34, Mustangs 43. What, 34? No, Bruins 64, Mustangs 43.
Sharp.
Entering the game for the Bruins, here is Corey Park.
Sharp forces a jump ball. Griffin Newby going to get a big round of applause for his 32-point evening.
That is Danye Lockett, who is inbounding the ball.
That was Antonio Jordan had to chase it down. Was nodding over the back, though, because first touch was beyond the halfway mark. Good shot by Danye Washington there. Cuts the lead to 18.
Sharp bringing it across midcourt. Lots of pressure there. He's going to have to dump it off. There's Corey Park, gives it back to Sharp. Sharp working around the left side. Oh, and tries to give a hook pass over to Mason Schick, and it gets picked off by Melvin Shaw. He follows up with a layup on the other end. There's Woods. He gives it to Corey Park. Back to Woods. He's going to send it off the glass, and it's good for two.
Woods seemed a little confused about why he got the ball back there, but
I think Corey was like too far under the basket.
Yeah, that's what I thought. From our angle, it wasn't obvious, but here is, that's going to be a 3-point, or 3 free throws rather.
Yeah, on Mason Schick. That's his first personal foul, 4th team foul against the Bruins. Shooting 3 shots. As you said, here is Danye Washington.
Washington has 11 points on the evening, looking for 12, 13, and 14. There's 12.
Makes the second.
It's a friendly bounce. There's Tyson McCarroll coming in for Azarius Woods.
Here's the last of the free throws. Third one is good.
And the Mustangs are going to press full court, looking to try to cut that lead down. Sharp gets it to Schick. Schick gets it to Park. Park hits the 3.
Good for 3.
Big smile on his face and a big round of applause. Bunch of cheers from the crowd. His teammates happy for him as well.
Well, he's a friendly guy. He's got a lot of, when you're just stop.
Oh, and the block on Brown.
Nathaniel Bird.
I'm sorry, that was Shaw.
Nathaniel Bird, you just stop. He just told me, get this, Corey Park now has more points than Joe Hyman. You're right. But
Joe's had about as good of a game as you could have without scoring points.
Right. You can't. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's been out there playing defense like you couldn't believe.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, wow. He got slapped hard.
Wow. I mean, Shaw was clearly going for the big block there, and just as fast as Hyman is, he caught his face instead of the ball.
That is the 4th personal foul on Melvin Shaw, 10th team foul, placing the Bruins in double bonus.
So do we need to have Corey Park on the broadcast? Is that what you're telling me?
It'd be interesting. That's what I'm telling you.
Is that the kind of funny, or like, I'm just trying to understand the humor.
I don't know.
Okay.
He's just a personable guy.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, you're always looking for substitutions, like, when you're out of town last year. I guess it was the year before last. You needed a couple people. Joe Hyman gets his 2 points. Still doesn't have as many. Oh.
Ben Smiley trying to pick that one off. Instead, Washington shoots the 3, and it's off the front of the rim.
That was Barker on the attempted steal.
Oh, thank you, Barker. Yeah, thank you. That's a 12, not a 15.
Shaw with the steal, behind the back save. Kayshawn Washington. Oh.
Wow. He just jumped over Melvin Shaw. I think actually the act of jumping over them is.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so
here is Shannon McDaniel coming on for the first time tonight. Replaces Mason Schick.
That was Charlie Barker's first personal foul, 5th team foul against the Bruins.
There's a quick shot for
Melvin Shaw.
Melvin Shaw with 16 points tonight. Barker pressed on the inbound. Gives it to Smiley. Smiley. Barker steps up, shoots a 3 off the back of the iron, and they're going to get someone for over the back. That's going to be
15. That's Ben Smiley. His second personal foul, 6th team foul.
It's either him or McDaniel.
Wow, lots of people chiming in now. Hamid checking in from Central High School, watching Joe and Demetrius Sharp.
I think Central beat both of these teams, or at least one. I know they beat Forrest City earlier in the year.
We've got a former PA basketball player watching from Dallas, Texas. Go Bruins. Sarah Gorman is watching from a couch on Green Mountain Drive.
There's Jared Harris with the shot. Cannot get it to go. And Tyson McCarroll couldn't quite save it after he tipped it. Harris is going to inbound the ball.
It's funny that I read that from Sarah Gorman right after that one. We've got a message from the Pole Farm in Gillette, Arkansas. That's her folks.
Oh, Smiley. Oh, goodness. And
they take a tumble.
Charlie Barker's just been all over the floor.
I'm just glad they both got up. I'm just glad they both got up smiling.
Yes.
And that's no pun intended there. It's just neither of them were hurt. Barker gives it to McCarroll on the left corner. He passes it inside.
Uh-oh. Here's Shaw, going to take it and all the way. Lays it up and in. Shaw with 18 points on the night.
Under 30 seconds left in the game.
Did that with 4 fouls, too.
Is that McDaniel?
Yep. McCarroll trying to clean it up. And he's going to get fouled. Still can't get it to fall with 17 seconds left.
That is Jay Dent with the foul. That's his first personal foul. Let's see who else we've got riding in tonight. Team Harbison watching from West Little Rock. You guys are doing awesome. Appreciate what you do. Well done. Thank you very much.
We appreciate y'all watching.
John Gorman is watching from Pleasant Valley, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Most of you for watching. We appreciate it.
This is
just kidding, John.
Kaylin Macon's cousin from Memphis, Tennessee. My name is Jaden. Well, hello, Jaden.
Oh.
Got another cousin of Megan's from West Memphis. Shout out to the Lady Bruins and men. Good games from Auntie Kim in Detroit.
It's a good bounce back game for the Bruins here tonight. Good shot. Good shot by Jared Harris there. Got a big round of applause from his bench.
I'm confused by this one. Fan feedback says Corey has game. Stop hating. Well, we're not hating.
We're not hating. We've watched him in the JV games.
Yeah.
Enjoyed watching him in the JV games at that. Of course, we didn't. Was there a boys JV game tonight?
No, not tonight.
Okay, I was wondering because I'm used to see,
Yeah. No, there wasn't one tonight. It's
so,
just the girls JV followed by the girls varsity and then this one.
Yep.
Our next broadcast is next Thursday, I think.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So you'll just follow along on Facebook. You can find PA Live there, or of course we've got it posting to PA Live on Facebook. We got it on PA Live on Twitter. We've got even a PA Live on LinkedIn. I bet. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, there's PA Live on LinkedIn.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you ought to make yourself a LinkedIn with put your what do they call it, the CV, your curriculum vitae. Yeah, don't you need one of those for college? No? Not putting it on LinkedIn. Okay, well, that's where business is conducted, So anyway, so you can follow us there. You can follow us on. And
Popeye, do you have a LinkedIn?
I doubt it. You
have
a LinkedIn account? Popeye? No.
No.
Oh, you sort of? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort
All
of.
right.
Well, in the meantime, who do we have for a Bruin Claw tonight?
I mean, I got to say, Sharp played an incredible game.
Yes.
I mentioned earlier after Joe scored his 2 points, up until that point, he'd had the best game of anyone that did not score any points.
Seriously.
Just he started the game on the floor with the usual bench players guys that we're used to seeing coming off the bench. But I mean, you got to give it to 32 points himself.
Right.
Griffin Newby.
Was that the final?
32. That's the last I saw.
Yeah, 32.
And I mean, not just 32 points. He had several steals, several rebounds. The only thing I wish he'd made some more free throws. He could have gotten to that 35-point mark had he made a few more of those. And but that's.
And the alley-oop.
Yeah.
Oh, that was monster.
I want to say we're gonna have to make a highlight reel of tonight's game.
Both games.
Both
games. You're right.
For those of you that missed the girls' game,
you've got to see that one.
Go back.
Some serious highlights there as well.
Near the end of the first half.
Yeah.
And Stella Gadberry just
that behind the back no look pass.
Yes.
Woo, that was special.
Yeah. Well, no, Well, and then Keza had a good no-look pass as well. So,
Yes.
anyways, the point is we need
It was a great game.
highlight reel of this tonight's game. So, Griffin Newby, well earned.
Yeah. So congratulations to Griffin for tonight's Crown Trophy Bruin Claw.
Yep.
So follow us on social media. You'll find the next game. I'm looking at the schedule for the tournaments.
Yeah, I was about to say we are gonna.
We're gonna try to. I was gonna check your schedule and
I mean,
everybody else's and make sure that we can cover.
Well, where's the tournament happening?
Well, that's the trick. Is this year it's special. Normally it happens during the workday or the school day in Hot Springs, but because of the social distancing requirements, they can't do that, so they're breaking it all out. So I know that the girls varsity team is hosting at least 2 games.
Okay.
And I know the boys varsity team is hosting at least 1.
So they're going to be happening at
here.
Okay.
We'll have at least 3 of those playoff games right here.
Okay.
So again, looking at our schedules, we'll figure out what we can cover, and we will post those on the social media accounts and on our YouTube account. So be sure to hit subscribe there. It's free. All it does is send you an email whenever we have a new broadcast coming up. So that way you stay in the loop. So in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. We love it that we had so many that chimed in tonight.
Yes.
It's a little lot more fun when we know there's somebody out there
interaction
enjoying.
Is just the best.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Holt Short, Nate Bird. Got Popeye Williams up there giving everybody a thumbs up. Thanks for joining us. Good night, good luck, and 73.